Who's the artist again?
Goyaba.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to
Shout
Goyaba.
Yeah.
Love
We did
that
like
art.
3-4 episodes ago too.
We were looking at your art between episodes,
Yep.
and
yeah,
shout out to you. Fucking,
still
they're so
cool.
good.
Yeah.
so
Still
good.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing has changed. Still cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Oh.
I'll Discuss Anything podcast.
No, the
Yeah,
AnythingCast.
they
Damn it!
Rebranded
Anything.
as the AnythingCast.
Rebranded. I've been
Yeah.
gone so long.
You've been, it's gone. It's gone. The I'll Discuss Anything
we
podcast
burned
has
the
ended.
spaceship.
We did. Well, now we just live in a house.
Yeah,
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
it's okay.
It's all right. I mean,
Got
it's not.
curtains and everything.
Yeah,
Can't
lights.
go to space.
You got people like curtains, right?
There was nothing in space. I don't know if you remember,
There's
but we were.
snakes.
Mostly nothing.
There's snakes in space.
There were, but there was a bunch of nothing outside of the snakes. We were up
Just
there
a bunch
for
of nothing and
years.
snakes. That doesn't exactly sound appealing.
Yeah, it's much better in the house.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been to the Sierra Nevada desert? There you go. Same thing.
Welcome
Just
to
a
the
whole-
Anything Cast. I'm Patrick,
And I'm Eric.
I'm Will.
and what were you wanting to talk about? Hideo Kojima? Is that what you said?
Yeah, did you see Konami's remaking Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yes, I did. Metal Gear
That's
Solid Delta.
Interesting. I think I did. I like saw a YouTube video I passed by
Yeah,
and I
do
was
you-
just like, is that even a thing?
Are they bringing Konami's production team back or no?
No, it's Kojima's production team. You mean?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kojima's.
No, Kojima's
Sorry,
gonna not
excuse
have
me,
anything.
I don't want to throw that out there.
What they are doing is they're bringing back all the original voice actors.
Interesting.
So,
oh,
all
so they'll have David Hayter again?
that's what they said. Yeah.
Wait, why? I just realized why. The audio is fine.
I
You
don't
could
know.
Just reuse the audio. And just,
Oh, they're not going to do that because I mean, the lip sync alone, I think, would be frustrating to
hellacious.
do.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
They're rebrand.
Now they can mocap it.
Yeah, they're gonna. That's what they'll do for a lot of the graphics. They'll mocap it. So getting
Okay.
somebody to listen to David Hayter in their ear and mocap like movement and everything along with his voice would probably be hellish. They'll probably just redo it.
Yeah, okay, I can see that then. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
it looks
There's just
weird.
so much dialogue
Looks
in a Metal
weird.
Gear game.
It does. It looks weird. Like you remember
He's
all
done
the
it once
scenes in Metal
before.
Gear Solid 3 where all
Are
the
they going to use the Fox engine, or is that technically Kojima?
they haven't said it's not Kojima's.
Okay,
It's-
so it's theirs.
Yeah.
so I guess
Hold
they
on,
would use.
why does it look weird? What were you going to say?
a lot of the scenes, like the time of day, looks to have changed and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But something that I really do like about it is they kept like a kind of cartoony style. It's realistic, but but synthetic. Well, I guess it would still be organic. Planks of wood and stuff looks kind of like cartoony, and like ropes look kind of cartoony.
Okay.
So they're not going with this hyper realistic style
trying
where
to preserve some of the PlayStation 2 stuff to it.
I think they're just trying to make it to where when you do something silly, it doesn't look super weird being in a hyper
They're just
realistic
saving
environment.
money by not
Okay.
rendering models good enough. Like the rest of everything else.
The,
possibly.
The guards model looks really good. Some of but like the time of day and stuff is like different for different scenes, and it changes
Yeah.
like the whole mood.
As long as it plays like Metal Gear Solid 5, I'd be down for it.
if it plays like Metal Gear
Hell,
Solid
if it-
5, I'll be
yeah.
If
amazed.
it plays like Metal Gear Solid 3, it'll be good. Hell.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be completely honest here. I mean, that is much an
I'll be
older player
shocked.
scheme.
I'll be
but-
kind of shocked if Konami doesn't fiddle with the story.
Well, you know why they're calling it Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Why are they doing that?
Because that means that they don't call it Metal Gear Solid 3, which doesn't confuse you when they release Metal Gear Solid. And then Metal Gear Solid 2. So what they're basically doing is they're starting over the chronology.
Oh, they are fucking the story. They are changing the story there.
Yes,
Oh.
they're going to change it up a lot, probably.
right.
I have spent so many years piecing all of those puzzle pieces together and
Yeah.
connecting them.
Yeah.
And listening to breakdowns of all the games over and over again and playing all 5 games over and over again.
Damn, that sounds crazy. I
Do
played
you think
it
they're going to
once.
do? Do you think they're going to do like Delta, Beta, Gamma, Epsilon? Or do you think they're going to do Metal Gear Solid
Alpha,
1, 2,
Beta,
3?
Gamma, Delta,
I
Epsilon,
think
Zeta,
they'll do
Eta,
that.
Theta,
I think
Iota,
they'll
Kappa,
do the
Lambda,
Alpha,
Mu, Nu,
Beta.
Xi,
I'm sorry,
Omega,
Beta.
hold on, we
Rho,
triggered
Sigma,
Eric's
Tau,
autism.
Epsilon, Phi, Chi, Psi, Omega. Sorry.
You want to do that again?
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu, Xi, Omicron, Pi, Rho, Sigma, Tau, Epsilon, Phi, Chi, Psi, Omega.
Look at that.
Zeta.
Okay, nice. Will, thank you for the addition. Thank
Yeah.
you. He needed that.
Yeah, he missed
you.
the Z.
Yeah. Where'd you learn
no,
that, Eric?
Omega is the last letter in the Greek alphabet.
What's the thing? I am Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
That's the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Alpha
The
is
water
the first.
before you. What's the Fallout 3 quote?
That's from the Bible, Will. That I am the Alpha and the Omega. That is not from Fallout. You don't get to say that that's from Fallout. That is not the no.
Yeah, but
That's the
everyone knows
Bible verse that was in Fallout 3.
Everyone knows it from Fallout 3.
Sure,
Yeah, everyone knows that from Fallout
You remember
3.
Jesus in Fallout 3 saying,
Ask
I am the Alpha and the
your dad
Omega?
where that's from.
Talk about the waters of life and all that.
Did I tell you guys my dad wanted us to do the Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, his dad wants us to do the Passion of the
Yeah,
Christ.
he
He wants
want-
to be on
Does
it.
he watch this?
Listen to this? No, God, I hope not. Please. Dad, if you're listening to this, turn it off. Just turn it off now.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, like, it would be one thing if this like made money and was like successful in any way, but no, this is just cringe
Just
and
creative outlet.
Yeah, just
Yeah, like I tell people what I go out to do on Mondays, but a lot of them I don't explain.
you tell people what you go out to do.
Well, I come here. You know,
You
like,
just tell them
know,
you're
I just
coming
tell
here.
people
I tell them
hanging
like,
out.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
we hang. No, I'll let them tell them
I
I
don't-
help them with a podcast.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know, and most of them just go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then if they do show interest or something, like my grandparent-in-laws or something, I'm just like, oh no, it's quite vulgar.
Yeah, no.
I was
no,
just
don't.
like, no, you wouldn't be interested at all.
I don't know how
I was like, no,
we've
no.
we've with the rebranding, we've skirted away from the vulgarity a little bit. I think
No, we have not.
Not with you the last episode. No, we were very on brand last episode.
No, we will still discuss literally anything.
You know what?
Like,
yeah, we did
we're
do a
just
Babar
not-
harem episode.
Yeah, we
did-
were just not afraid to.
It was a bad barb harem.
Yeah, you weren't here for
discuss-
that episode,
Oh yeah,
were
you
you?
should listen to that
Nope.
one. It was fun.
Yeah,
that was a
that's-
me and Patrick only episode there.
Okay.
We
was,
tried to get Chat GPT to write Babar erotica. Do you know what Babar is?
Uh-uh.
He's the King of the Elephants children's book. He's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of like
just a guy in a suit with an elephant head kind of deal.
Yeah, surely you've seen Babar before.
It
You are the age demographic to have read
I think
Babar. or
Babar's
something.
actually pretty old.
Yeah, Babar's old as shit.
Is
but
it
it's
a
like
bunch of
Curious
animals?
George.
Is it a bunch of animals?
I don't think so. He's just like an office worker or something,
That
right?
sounds vaguely familiar.
He's like some elephant in a suit.
he's got a
like
crown.
his he's
Is
got
it a plaid suit?
yeah, and he's got his bitch and he's got like a
I don't
convertible.
think I think I had like one book.
yeah, there we go.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Babar.
Yeah,
That's
I know
Babar.
Bad Barb.
Just an elephant in a suit with a little.
Like, I don't know Bad Barb, but I've seen Bad Barb around. You know, what
I know
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's a kid's.
That's
thing.
why when
Like,
we
he-
last
you know,
episode you tried
I've-
to get Chat GPT to write something,
know-
we were like, well, look, we already tried to get it to write
Oh.
Babar erotica.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I thought that he had the better one that could.
No,
write
I mean,
erotica.
like I'm sure I could. If
You
you,
know what's
want me
funny?
to, I could buy
I've
it.
seen floating around some like erotica AI for Yandere girls.
Ooh, yeah,
that's
is it
pretty
good?
fun. Isn't it? I
Is
don't
it
know. I've
good
never
stuff?
used them.
How about you make the AI into a yandere girl and then have her like abuse you? Surely somebody's out there
What
jacking off
sucks
to
is I think
that.
they're all pay for though. But I guess that's fair for.
Oh, Babar was
Absolutely.
written in
AI erotica.
1931. By the way, I glanced
know?
at that.
It was written in 1831.
1931.
gosh.
Oh, okay.
1931.
Still, the
Post
That's
or
the
pre-World
World War.
War
That's
II.
well, you know, if you
It was written by the lost generation.
if you listen to the Chinese, that's when they think World War II started was 31.
really.
Well, to be
Because
fair,
that's when
for
Japan-
them it did.
That's when Japan declared war on China.
Oh, is that when that
It was in
happened?
1931.
Oh yeah, they were
the
ravaging
rape of
China for a
Nanking?
while. No, I think that happened a little later, like
No, it happened in
35,
31.
37.
No, it happened in 31.
the rape of Nanking.
Oh no, the rape of Nanking happened later.
Yeah, I was about to say
But
that was like
I think they
35,
declared
36,
war on
37.
China in 31.
Yeah, no, he was asking when the rape.
How'd
of
it go?
Nanking happened.
That bad China nearly lost.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, China lost all up and down the
I mean,
coast.
technically, China did lose. Got retreated to Taiwan. Communist China took over everything. They retreated Japan back after Japan lost, everything to the U.S.
Yeah, after Japan lost to the U.S., they had to cede all their ill-begotten gains in
How
China.
bad must it feel for China to have lost to the
That
country
tiny
that would
little
go
island right
on
there.
to create anime?
Yeah.
Like,
I think anime already existed.
no,
by
I
the
mean,
point.
No,
like,
what?
no, it didn't. Anime
it
became
did.
a thing
No,
after
anime
World War
did-
II
yeah,
when the
because-
GIs brought over
Because
Disney
anime
films.
is directly influenced by Disney cartoons.
Yeah, and the GIs
Yeah.
brought over the Disney.
Disney cartoons were pre-World War II.
Yeah, but the Japanese audience didn't watch that stuff until after World War II.
Yeah, the anime.
Okay, yeah, you're right to some extent. There were animations,
The-
but
Maybe, but they
what
weren't
we would call
anime.
anime
Yeah, we
would develop kind of after.
The
Okay,
first
exactly. I got
Japanese
you. You're right,
animated
you're
thing
right.
that we know of is one of those light boxes where you put a candle in it and you spin it. And it's
Yeah,
like a guy
those are
running on
cool.
a horse or something.
Yeah.
And that was made in like 15 years before the war or something.
Won't you show me?
I want to know about the strangers like me.
You know that song really well. I don't know that song that well.
Yeah,
I love
I just know
Tarzan,
the
dude.
middle
Okay.
part of the chorus.
You just reminded me because like in Tarzan he has that thing that lantern that spins and there's a guy.
Oh yeah,
on it.
he has one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And he says, may I introduce you to the world
Yeah.
of gay sex?
yeah, that's what
yeah,
he says.
yeah.
And
you,
then
you've
him
seen
and
that,
the-
Eric, haven't you?
Yeah,
and
that's
that,
right before he fucks her dad.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the dude with the mustache.
That's a real video, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Eric.
he
That's a real
watches.
meme. That's a real meme where somebody took that and they had. He sounds just like him too.
Oh,
where
yeah?
he's like showing him like London or whatever, but instead they just
Did you show
replaced
him
it.
France?
With a bunch of gay porn.
Yeah, it just shows him a bunch of gay porn, and then like they reanimated Tarzan to like he gets a little boner under his loincloth. Like I'm
Lord.
serious. Like, and they animated it pretty well, so it looks like accurate. This show isn't vulgar at all.
Well, if he didn't have any other frame
We've
of
really
reference, he'd
changed
just
it
see
around.
what looks like a bunch of guys having a good time. Since he doesn't, I
You
mean, think
never-
about it.
I think it
Gorillas
becomes a
and,
gay
like,
porn between him and
monkeys will,
Tarzan.
like rape each other. They don't care.
Yeah.
They'll have gay sex. That's not abnormal.
So
They'll
will I.
beat
Are
each
you
other
calling me a
off.
You know what's
Monkey?
weird?
Right.
A monkey. Well, monkey buttholes are weird, man. Like you ever look at a monkey?
Baboon
I've
ones.
never
are-
really
yeah,
said it.
dude.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
blue boys.
They got weird
macaques
buttholes.
or something like
Macaw.
that. Macaw.
Yeah.
Something.
They're all
Rhesus
like
macaw.
really puffy.
'Cause
and just
everyone
like,
always
ugh,
thinks that,
they're huge. They're
Everyone always
huge.
thinks that whatchamacallit, that Rafiki is a baboon, but he's not.
No, he's like some
something
other
else.
gay shit.
Something
He's got a
that looks
big
similar,
fat
but-
blue. You know that's
Yeah,
a
the big-
secondary characteristic, a sexual characteristic.
Yes,
like
yeah, it's something with like males and females, and they swell up, and
Yeah.
there's like a whole thing for it.
the
yeah.
men's asses swell up real big, and that's how they
Oh,
they
wow.
get mates.
That's crazy.
Yeah, those
It's
the
like
big blue
antlers.
asses. That's for women.
Imagine,
It's like
imagine
antlers.
if you had to get like a girlfriend from prolapsing your anus.
It's like, oh boy, he can
Check
really
out
get
my-
it out there.
Check out my pink tube, baby.
I
Let
got
me
a
get the
pink
pump
sock
for you.
baby.
Let me get the sock out. Yeah. Yeah, I want to live in that world.
It's a good thing we stopped doing vulgar stuff.
I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know
see
about
your
the
butthole.
stranger. I want to see your pink prolapsed ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, no. It sounds
No,
terrible.
that's not.
What's
we're
your
not-
favorite Disney movie?
My
That's a good
favorite
question.
one?
There's
It's,
a lot of good ones.
it might be. It's Hercules. It's got to be Hercules.
Hercules?
Yeah, Hercules is.
I really like
Hercules
the
first.
opening of Hercules.
Hercules
really good.
first, Oliver and Company second.
Oliver and Company's good.
So you
Yeah.
also like Hercules 1.
Yeah, Hercules is pretty damn good, man. That's,
The muses.
yeah, so that's what they sounded like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also really
weren't,
like Oliver and Company. That's
Yeah,
a good
that's a
one, too.
really good one. It's the only Disney movie with Billy Joel in it.
Second one for me is like Tarzan, probably. I
I
don't
really
know.
like Billy Joel. I'm a closeted Billy Joel fan.
I'm gonna go with,
Really
good
love
old
Billy
Lion
Joel.
King.
Lion King's good.
Lion King's good, yeah.
I knew someone who thought if you couldn't sing that song perfectly, like if you just made it up like everyone does, you were racist.
Well, they were right. Well, I don't know how that's.
No.
I don't know how that's wrong. I don't understand that
It's like
is
some-
racist.
Like someone was wondering if me like wearing a dashiki shirt was somehow racist. I was like, it's a
dashiki?
fucking shirt. I bought it in the Bahamas and I wear it. It's just a shirt.
It's a Hawaiian shirt.
It's not even necessarily a Hawaiian shirt. It's a African type of shirt, I believe. Initially, it's just got like it's just a fucking shirt. It's just a specific style of shirt.
So it just makes you look racist.
If you're white.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, apparently like there was like you shouldn't wear it because you're white or whatever.
It's a guy out in a Klan outfit. He's like, it's just
no."
clothes. I bought it in Hawaii. I went to.
It's like, how does appreciating an African shirt make me racist? I was just like, I like the shirt that
Guy from New York
is
who
of
goes to Mississippi.
African persuasion. I was like, that
Comes back with a clan robe, and he's like, I bought it while I was down there. It's just an outfit. I bought it from the culture. I'm not racist. That's what the culture is like.
I mean,
down
it'd be
there.
one thing if I bought it from a group of really racist Bohemians or whatever, but like, is that what a Bahamian?
A Bohemian? I don't know.
I thought Bohemian was a Jamaican priest.
No.
What was that?
A Jamaican priest?
Not Jamaican priest. Yeah, no, that's a Rastafarian.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Rastafarians.
thinking.
I'm not sure, but anyway, whatever.
What about a
people from the
Bohemian
Bahamas are
Rhapsody,
called.
dude?
I have a strong African
I've heard
influence, so
that city's pretty crazy.
What the fuck are you talking? What?
When you said a Bohemian rap city.
Oh, a city of rap.
Yeah.
Detroit, they call it. It's just called Detroit. He's just a poor boy, nobody loves him. Is that the lyric?
That's one of them. Yeah.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life of this monstrosity.
That's the shirt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Patrick, put up the shirt. Send that to me, Eric.
So the cheeky.
Yeah, just send
Very,
me.
very simple.
I don't remember how
Yeah,
that song
that's
goes
how it
along.
goes. He goes, hey yo, ha, hey, yo.
Like it's Seth Roth. They're about to
are
fight.
the muses.
Like it's about like they're about to fight Seth Roth.
Yeah,
Back
there
when
you
the
go.
world was young.
It's just a shirt. There's
How's
nothing
that
special
song
about it at all.
go?
What song?
I mean, it's a cool shirt. I like it.
Oh, Bohemian
Well-made.
Rhapsody.
No, the Hercules song. We are the muses. And she goes, back when the world was new.
I don't.
When the world was new.
I don't know. Pull it up. We can listen to it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just
Oh,
pause
yeah.
it. We can listen to it.
No. Oh, yeah. I
No,
mean, we
we're
couldn't,
16 minutes in. I ain't pausing now.
we definitely can't play that. though.
No.
Hey,
okay.
have you ever watched how Joe Rogan will sometimes like creep up on the mic?
No, what is that?
Like, watch, he'll do this. He'll be like, "Yeah, man, you ever just smoke DMT? I'm Joe Rogan. I'm creeping up on the mic."
Wouldn't he have to be like talking first? Wouldn't it have to be like this? Wouldn't he have to just get up on the mic?
Yeah,
Well, he
it's
does
like
smoke
it's-
pot a lot while he's up
it's-
there, so he
it's
probably
weirdly-
leans back sometimes.
He just kind of
and
like
stuff.
really creeps up on it.
That's what Will does, dude. Will's just constantly smoking weed during the podcast.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's true today anyway.
I was trying to make a bit, but I mean, yeah, I guess he actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read another news article. We
funny,
still
but
got a
if it's
lot of
actually
news
happening.
articles.
What?
I said it's not funny, but if it's actually happening, the truth isn't funny.
Yeah.
Only rampant lies.
Eric, I've got an update for you, an important news update, all right?
Good. Let me know.
Important news update. Important news update. News.
All right. No charges filed against man who dumped 500 pounds of pasta in New Jersey woods.
Oh, he got
They
away
found
with it.
him.
Yeah,
No,
he
And
got
also
away
they
with
found
it.
him.
Yeah, they found him and he got
found
away
him.
with it.
Wasn't that at least littering or something?
I cannot.
Community advocates say the unidentified man has a history of mental illness.
Oh, they're okay.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
guy.
I guess that makes
Poor
sense.
guy.
With the pot. Was it cooked
right.
pasta?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
it
It
was
was
cooked.
completely cooked.
Okay, so yeah, he's just crazy.
Yeah, he's just crazy and just put 500 pounds of pasta out in the field.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
It's annoying, but it's just like, okay, well, whatever.
How about another one? Killer whales teaching
should
young to
support-
attack boats, experts claim.
Well, stop kidnapping their young.
Yeah, we kind of
discussed
already
this.
had an episode about killer
Discussed
whales.
this, haven't we?
Yeah.
We all know how we feel about killer whales.
Well, the Babar episode had a big segment on killer whales
It
and how we're
did.
fucking them.
It had a
Well,
huge.
I believe we also talked
Right.
about it before with Reed. We all very much have expressed we don't. It's not that we don't like killer whales, but we respect that they are smart enough to know how to kill us.
It's more like you guys respect them. I just
They only kill us when we kidnap them and put them in cages. In the wild, they leave us alone.
Well, now in the wild, they're going, "Oh, you want to fuck around and find out? Okay,
that's
well, we
why
can
we-
fuck
that's-
around and find out."
Yeah, we fucked around, and now they remember us, and they're teaching their kids to defend themselves so that they won't get hurt by us anymore.
And then soon that's going to transition to just going, "Oh, we're bigger and powerful. Why don't we just fucking hunt them?"
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's
start developing like guns.
This is
They're gonna
called
start using
evolution,
tools.
people.
Yeah. Killer whales are gonna
I feel
take
like
over the
I
planet.
feel like a conspiracy,
keep
like you know,
fucking
on the
with them, they're
radio,
gonna
like a
start
conspiracy
attacking us.
person.
on the radio.
You know, like a talk show
Do
conspiracy
I
host?
know about on the radio a conspiracy
dude,
person?
I feel like we sound like that. They're like, this is called evolution, people. Killer whales are coming to your neighborhoods. They're gonna kill your children and wreck your boats.
They're making the killer whales gay. I don't like it. They're out there teaching their children to turn over the boats, and I just think it's wrong. I think
Boat Democrat.
the globalists are teaching the whales to knock over boats.
Okay, I have to show you all this thing that
Yeah.
I saw earlier today because this is right on brand with what we're talking about. I was
Yeah?
very confused because it was a YouTube short and it said
Yeah.
something about an orca and a shark, but it had a picture of a dolphin. I'll just let y'all see
This
it real
baby
quick.
dolphin was tangled in ropes, so these nice people tried to help. They sent down a diver and he almost got eaten by a shark, but a heroic orca tackled the mako and it accidentally knocked it into the boat. There was now a race against time as the shark was growing even hungrier. Then a
wait.
huge whale jumped onto the boat in an attempt to stop the shark. The boat and crew was finally able to free the baby dolphin, and what an amazing rescue. Follow for more ocean videos.
So they're
my
convinced
God.
the whale was helping and not like just being like, yeah,
The
fuck
whale
them.
did, no, the
yeah,
whale
fuck
did
'em.
help. You just saw it.
I mean, maybe accidentally though. Maybe the whale got
That
up there
They
and
just
was like,
knocked the shit out of that shark.
Yeah, that orca,
It
it's because
fucked
they
that
were
shark
helping the
up.
dolphin, I guess, because they were just like, well,
You know,
guess these guys are on the level. So
you know
they were just
orcas
like,
are
let's
dolphins?
fuck up that shark.
Do you know orcas and dolphins?
That's hilarious. Whenever I sent that video to my brother, I always talk about, he was just like, aren't orcas a type of dolphin or something
Yeah,
like that?
they
And I
are.
was just like, yeah, they're at least in the same like genus or whatever. They're like separate from normal whales. Like they're in the porpoise family.
I think
or
we should
something.
do study on like, you know how we used to try to study trying to communicate with like, you know, the shithead dolphins.
Yeah, and we would inject them with LSD.
And
we
then-
actually talked about
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
on
and
the,
then jack them off and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we should try. We should try to communicate with like seriously. I'm putting this out here.
Yeah.
Maybe orcas.
or killer whales. They're
Yeah,
already
that-
teaching
well,
their children
that's
to
what
hate
orcas
That's
us.
what I'm
are.
saying. Yeah,
Orcas are
that's
killer
orcas.
whales.
We need to. Oh, are they?
Fucking-
Yeah, that's the actual.
Maybe not communicate
name for
with you
orcas.
specifically.
Yeah, not
but-
me. I think a terrible diplomat. I'm like, so where are the killer whales at? I only see orcas.
I can't tell the animals from the people.
I'm on so much acid right now. Y'all got no idea. Y'all want some?
Okay, no, I
but
think
yeah, like-
we weren't supposed to reverse the intake of acid to having only the researchers taking it.
Yes,
We
the
were just
researchers.
supposed to stop using
Yeah.
acid in general for this experiment.
But yeah, I think maybe we should try like the communication stuff with orcas. They seem plenty smart.
Yeah, I mean,
We
yeah.
went over this on the last
And maybe
episode.
other
They're-
whales. Like other whales develop communication too.
Did
Yeah,
you know,
they're relatively sophisticated,
dude?
Yeah.
Remember what age
Yeah, like
demographic
15
they
to
are?
16-year-old humans.
Yeah, they are
It's-
like 15 to 16-year-old humans. We looked that up on the last
That's
episode.
why it's so
That's how
fucked
smart
up to
orcas
kidnap
are?
them.
That's how smart dolphins and orcas are.
Oh, they're all
Think
just
about how
teenagers.
fucked up it
Yeah.
is to kidnap them now.
That makes so much sense of why like
They're
kind of
completely aware of the fact that they got fucking kidnapped.
God, yeah,
And
they
then
are.
put into a tank with a bunch of random strangers.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen those videos
Oh,
of
yeah,
like?
and then be like, oh, they're your friends. Good. You know,
Look, I don't need convincing, Eric. Thanks.
so bad. I know. I basically repeated the exact same point I made on an earlier podcast.
Have you guys
there,
seen
but it's
those
just awful.
those people who are signing their children up, like the children that they can't control, the wild kids that they can't control, to literally be kidnapped in the middle of the night?
Oh, yeah, they've been doing that for years.
I kind of know
like
about
the scared
that. Yeah.
straight stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but now they're taking them out to a encampment out in the middle of the fucking desert. Like in the Arizona desert, that with like nothing for 100 miles in all directions, basically, and like then the children are just there, and then guess what? They found out that the children there were getting abused.
What?
Who would have guessed?
Who could have thought?
Who could have thought that this would possibly ever happen?
Yeah. A lot of these troubled child,
Camps
camps.
are just pedophile farms.
Yeah,
They're just pedophile farms.
I
That's
don't
a
think-
new
I can't
idea.
think of a
Pedophile
lo-
farms.
Yeah,
How you?
because if you think the pedophile is the farmer and he's just convincing people to send their children to his fucking get
That's
children.
why Michael Jackson called it Neverland Ranch.
Oh, he's farming something.
That was the farm. Yeah, I got it. I figured it out. I'm
That's why he
smart.
held the baby out the window.
Yeah.
very
Yes,
dark
yeah.
harvest. Anyway,
Is that because he was black or just because of the?
I
Okay.
mean, that's a topic for another thing entirely. I mean, Michael Jackson's ambiguous racial characteristics.
I
We're
think
not-
he was neutral.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's rushing to claim him at this point unless you're talking about his music and dance skills.
Here's a new article for you. Family Feud contestant who joked about regretting his marriage is now on trial for his wife's murder.
Yeah.
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 We've all. Well,
Oh man.
It sounds pretty cliched. Yeah. Okay. Then now he possibly tried to kill his wife after
You
having
want?
troubles.
I kind of want to see that episode now.
internet searches on Tim
See if you
Bliff.
can see it in their
This guy's
eyes.
fucking
Yeah.
name.
Was
Internet. This guy's name is Tim Bliefnick. Internet Bliefnick. Bliefnick.
Blefnick.
Internet searches on Tim Blefnick's phone included how to make a homemade pistol silencer. Prosecutors said. Guy wasn't even good at it.
Did his wife get shot?
You know.
Because
let's see.
That's gonna play into it a lot.
Let me look up 3D gun.
Here we go,
Yeah.
Will. What's the biggest mistake you made at your wedding? Asked Steve Harvey. He responded, honey,
Marrying
I
the
love
bitch.
you, but said, I do. Not my mistake. I love my wife, Tim Blifnick responded. Authorities say Blifnick killed his wife, Becky, in February.
Damn, what a transition.
Jesus Christ.
His phone shows searches for the following. How to open my door with a crowbar. Can I force open my door with a crowbar if I lock myself out? How to make a homemade pistol silencer.
Hold on. I
Oh
like
my God.
how he looked up how to break into a home with a
Lord.
crowbar and then thought I should do a second search to make them think like as probable.
That I locked myself
if
out.
I locked
I mean,
myself out,
Yeah.
could I use a crowbar and that'd be okay?
Just saying, yeah.
How do I make a silencer?
I ran up the stairs, and since she was
So
supposedly
frickin'
was
illegal.
sick, I went to the bedroom to see if she was
What do
laying
you think
down.
he looked up after that? Gopher hunting.
For gopher running. In my backyard, so I don't scare my neighbors.
I ran up the stairs, and since she was supposedly was sick, I went to the bedroom to see if she was laying down. Didn't see anything in her bedroom. Went into the attached bathroom, and that's when I found her body lying on the floor. She looked like she was dead. The mother of 3 boys was shot 14 times after someone used a crowbar to enter the home where she was living.
Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Well, we're done here. Aren't
Yeah,
we? Right?
yeah.
Do we need to? I
Yeah.
mean, we're gonna go ahead and collect the fingerprints and everything. But
I gotta tell you, man.
at this point, we're
if
just
I was
doing
your
that for
peer in the
show.
court, I'd convict you.
I'm sorry, my
I'm
bro.
sorry,
but
man,
like,
but you.
They wouldn't allow me on the jury because I'm biased as fuck right now.
oh boy, I can't imagine that a more thorough investigation would make that less.
You know, when I worked for a cell phone company, when I worked for AT&T, my boss at one point had to go to trial to testify that somebody that made a phone call was in an area based on the antennas that used the phone call.
Yeah.
So that's basically how that works now. If you make any phone call while committing a crime, they'll just be like, well, we know you were in the area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dumbass left a big ass paper trail.
Yeah, literally.
That's why
just a
when you
digital paper trail.
basically if you're going to commit crimes, that's why you
Yeah,
wanna
tell me about how to
Don't
commit crimes.
ever
Will.
Well,
write
you want to
down
leave
your crimes.
Well, that one. Have you noticed so many people fucking just post on media their crimes?
Have you
Yes.
seen the guy recently in the UK who he's done 2 things now? He was the one thing where the guy walked into some people's house.
Oh,
He was just going into people's houses. That was the prank.
Or that you can only do that in the UK.
Yeah, exactly. That was the big joke on the internet. It was like, England, am I right?
Yeah.
Anywhere in America, you just get shot.
That'd be a terrible,
I
terrible
mean, even
mistake
still,
over
just
here.
get beat.
Today, he hijacked a train.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. yeah,
Today,
I mean,
for
that's,
TikTok,
you can't
Number
just you
two
can't just be a
above,
ha. That's just a prank, bro. On that one.
he
That's-
filmed himself doing it and put it up
How do
on
you
TikTok.
hijack a train? Do you just go in the conductor's thing?
It
You're like,
seemed
this
like
is a hijacking.
So that's the weird thing, right? They didn't really show much of it at the beginning. He's outside of the train, and it looks like they're harassing and threatening the train conductor. And then a bunch of people run out of the train. I'm not sure why or how they got them to run out of the train. Then he runs in with his posse, and they take over the driver's seat. Then he starts pressing all the buttons and shit and screaming "We in the train! We in the train!"
Oh my God. He's
Yeah.
going to get someone killed.
Yeah, he has a
idiot.
strong African affect to his voice. So he's obviously not UK born or something. I wonder
So
if
he's
he's being
South African
manipulated
or something. Or?
maybe North African even. I wonder if he's
So
being
maybe
manipulated or something.
Maybe a from a migrant family or something.
Yeah, he's definitely
Interesting.
first generation migrant.
I don't know. Well, you
First
can't pull pranks
generations are
like
the
that.
ones who who were the first ones born here, right? Or is
that would be
first
second generation.
Okay, I
Second.
wasn't sure. I could never.
First generation are the people
Well,
who moved.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You can't pull pranks like that.
No, not in America. Not even in the least.
Not even in the UK.
No.
Yeah,
can't-
no,
you can't
he's
jump
gonna
on a
get
train in the UK
stupidly
and-
arrested. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
He
Like,
got arrested. They
He's
released
super
him.
stupidly in
Why
jail.
did
But
they
they
release
release him.
He got arrested for like the breaking and entering basically, and then once they were like, okay, it was basically he didn't harm anybody, it was harmless, he just B&E
But he was pushing buttons and
for
shit.
TikTok. No, not the train one. They arrested him previously. He got out, and then he went and hijacked a train.
Okay, but
for
so
TikTok.
did they,
Is that
what's the
recent?
punishment for hijacking
That's a good question.
the
I
train?
wonder if they've got him yet. Let me Google that. You guys talk real quick. Let me find out what happened to that guy.
Train.
Yeah, like
A
imagine
whole
that going through your
fucking
head.
train. Like people don't respect the power of a train.
No.
It's like,
Imagine getting on a train and then just like starting to push buttons on the console.
oh my god, you could
Like what if he
so
just
easily
what if he
get
had started
people
it?
killed.
What if he had started it?
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. Is like
I
you know
know.
a train moving at 10 miles per hour. Like
I'm
has
just shocked
the
there weren't
momentum
any
and
like
force to,
metro
like,
police to like
Oh,
you know be
yeah,
like
UK police. What the fuck are you doing
Yeah,
right now?
where's the
Like, get
Metro
on top of your
Police?
A
shit.
London-based TikToker who was arrested on Friday now faces a new charge for allegedly endangering the public after
There
filming
we go.
himself entering the cab of the train and messing with the controls. The video shows Bakari Bronze Ogario, also known as Mizzy, picking up the hand mic and
Ogario.
asking, "Hello, can I call the police?" According to the Daily Mail, Ogario remains in bars because his mother is fed up with his antics and doesn't want him back home.
well
The
Yeah.
18-year-old has
sounds like a shitter.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
18, okay.
The 18-year-old has 3 separated charges at the magistrate's court in Bow, East London, for other pranks he allegedly
I
committed.
was in London too.
Yeah, I bet
Friday's
he's fucking
arrest-
proud of himself right now. Too.
You know he's 18, dude. He doesn't give a fuck
he's
about
10
any of this.
feet tall and invincible. He's 18.
What's what's the stereotype in the UK about the people who are just rowdy and always get into trouble?
Fucking football fans.
Yeah.
Sounds like just a football
No, there's
fan.
a word for hooligans.
He sounds like a hooligan.
Football hooligan.
He's a hooligan.
Yeah, he's a
Friday's
hooligan.
arrest comes after Judge Charlotte Krangle. What
Just
a
no
name.
hooligan.
Dude,
Judge Charlotte
Krangle.
Kringle.
Krangle.
He's crangling them.
Yeah.
You got Krangle.
He bangs the gavel.
Get Krangled.
Guilty.
The Krangler.
Friday's arrest comes after Judge Charlotte Krangle issued a 2-year criminal behavior that said that he was not allowed to post videos to social media without the documented consent of those in the videos. He allegedly breached the order later that day.
Oh my God.
He's a hooligan.
The
He's an
ban was
idiot.
imposed after he
He's a
pleaded
fucking
not
moron.
guilty to 3 separate breaches of criminal behavior orders after he was charged
What do you
with
mean not
barging
guilty?
into
Your dumbass recorded it.
He was charged with, and then posted it.
You provided the evidence.
He charged and he barged into a $2 million property in Dalston, East London. Prosecutor Rose Irwin commented that the defendant had showed blatant disregard for complying with court orders.
Why didn't this guy show up to like rush Area 51?
He would have been the perfect guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would have been
We
the
should have
perfect
gotten.
dude.
This is the type of guy we shouldn't have gotten the word out because he would have actually done it.
No, he'd have gotten shot.
They wouldn't have shot. They would have tased him.
On Wednesday, he
Like,
told
best
Pierce
case
Morgan
scenario.
They
that
would have hit him with rubber bullets and some shit. There wouldn't have been no blood on the ground.
Probably not, just because that
oh my
it
God,
was
you
a
guys.
stupid idea from the get-go.
This goes
It's just
deep.
like,
So
it's
funny,
a fucking
though.
military installation, you idiots.
Naruto run at it. Oh my god.
This goes deep. Ogaro has gained notoriety as an internet prankster. He has filmed
What
videos
happened?
himself stealing a pet dog, destroying library books, and getting into a stranger's car and claiming it was
shitter.
his Uber.
Man, he's an idiot.
On Wednesday, he told Pierce Morgan that UK laws are weak. During the contentious interview, Morgan asked, "A lot of the stuff you do could have had consequences far more serious, but you don't care, do you, as long as you get a laugh?" And he said, "Of course I care. I have remorse." Ogara replied, "But I don't need to come up with a sincere apology. I have my own remorse." Morgan ended the
like you
interview
don't.
by saying, "You're just a complete moron."
Yes.
Sounds like you need to be
I
hit.
agree with Mr. Morgan on that one.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's just a complete fucking moron.
Sounds like to me he just
And
needs
if
to
you
be
touch
hit.
my fucking dog, I will blow your goddamn hand off, and then I will blow your goddamn head off.
Recording
Do
in
not
jail.
touch my fucking
Recording
dog.
from jail. Recording from jail, Ogaro promised
How
in
do
a
you
video
record
that
from
we're
jail?
going to keep doing what we're doing.
How do you?
And that's the last of it. That's
Has
what
he
we know.
tried pissing on the judge yet?
A new ride-sharing app, Black Wolf, is like Uber, but with drivers who carry guns.
kind of 50-50 on that one.
That's the whole thing.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't really know if that's necessary.
Seems like a very easy thing for kidnapping to suddenly happen.
Yeah, like some guy signs up.
I mean, so is just normal Uber.
No, but I feel like a gun makes that so much exponentially worse.
But there's nothing stopping a normal Uber guy from having a gun.
Ooh, he's got you there. Ooh. It gave you the Kira talking about women going.
The only difference
trans
is
people going to the women's
front
bathroom
on this one, so you know. Now, the part that makes it like the idea of my driver being armed, I'm okay with. It's the incredibly vague and anonymous vetting procedure of Uber, to where I'm just like, do these guys like, have these guys' shit on file and check their criminal records first? Because I don't want anybody with a gun driving my car.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it would be somebody who, one, was like capable of using that gun properly and safely, and two, preferably not like,
Not like Kira.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually going to say not
Call
a
her
felon,
out.
but then over my life, I've actually met several felons who do like security work. And
Kira
whatnot
is a
nowadays,
felon,
and
so
they're actually perfect. They're nice people. They just did dumb shit when they were young, and now they're just like, yeah, that was stupid.
still sounds like Kira to me.
Sounds like Mizzy.
And so they
It sounds like Mizzy.
like
We
the-
got a new
the
guy who
thing.
stole a heavy piece of machinery to do something stupid. Story.
really?
Yeah, it's not 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs this time, but
well, let's see.
Carbondale man in Illinois steals a backhoe for 10-mile drive to the Illinois airport to catch a flight.
But a backhoe would go so slow.
Yeah, that's a terrible choice.
Terrible
of
vehicle to jack.
Vehicle. Yeah, like.
Well,
why
why
would
were
you
you
not
out in a
steal
field in the first
anything
place?
else?
Why was he out in a field in the first
So you
place?
can afford flights, but you can't afford a taxi?
Yeah.
Fuck
off.
Planes are more expensive than taxi cabs. I don't
Yeah.
understand. Why would you steal a piece of construction equipment?
That's slow.
And how in God's name did you think you would get away with it?
How did you drive it?
Okay.
I mean, they didn't let him on the plane, I would guess, yes? They arrested him in the parking lot? And
I don't
or the
know.
front
Let's
of the
find out.
airport?
Let's see what happened.
Like-
Security camera footage shows a Carbondale man arriving at Veterans Airport of Southern Illinois atop a backhoe and leaving it in the airport parking lot Thursday, the Williamson County Sheriff's Office said. So he just left it there.
Oh my God, he did that thing where he just did it with such absolute confidence that nobody questioned him
GTA
going
in
down
real
the
life.
road.
Well, all he had to do was make it through the gate. Because, as long as he made it to where the security guard didn't see him, like the guy driving around the parking lot, as long as that guy didn't see him, as long as he gets there, gets out, and gets to the gate, he's good. I mean, who's going to know him? Because this is all later footage that they've seen.
Yeah.
Who's going to know him from any other fuck in the airport?
That once he gets into the airport, he's good at
Yeah.
that point. Unless
Yeah,
they were
lost in the crowd.
Unless the police were already following him, then he essentially gets away with
As
it.
long as security doesn't see him
Now,
pull up,
unfortunately,
lost in the crowd.
due to the fact that we have things like security cameras and the like, now
got
he's just
your
going to get
ass.
arrested in whatever state he just flew
Yeah,
to.
dumbass. Wear a mask next.
get
Wear a
extradited.
mask next time.
Footage captured the man walking across the street from the lot to the airport lobby carrying a guitar case, the sheriff's office said. The owner of the backhoe arrived at the
it's
airport
that
a short
kind
time.
of guy.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Okay.
But he's what?
He had a guitar case with him. I said, oh, he's that kind of guy.
The owner of the backhoe arrived at the airport a short time later and identified the equipment as belonging to his company,
guitarist?
the sheriff office said. The owner said the machine typically used to move large debris had been parked at a job site. So he parked it at a job site. Oh. Or no, he parked it at the airport.
Oh, no,
it was
yeah,
at a
it
job
was
site.
at a job site.
Okay.
And he stole it from the job site, yeah.
More interesting article, far more interesting than man steals backhoe, is the true fact that the Great Barrier Reef has chlamydia.
Yeah.
That is a
think about
true
that?
fact. What do you think about that, Eric?
Who gave it? Who gave the Great Barrier Reef? Who jacked off in the Great Barrier?
That's a good
Reef?
question. That's a good question.
Like,
It was.
chlamydia has taken hold in like the algae or something, or like.
I'll say one thing.
is
It
going
definitely
on?
wasn't me.
That's a oddly specific thing to say about it.
Well, it
Weren't you on, didn't you go to vacation to Australia recently?
Nope. I've never been there.
Vaguely remember something like that.
I've never been there. I don't know anything
Talked
about.
about how much you love the snorkeling.
Didn't you take pictures? Didn't you show me pictures of you in Australia?
Yeah.
That are going to be posted on Discord, your Discord later.
I gotta. After this, remind me. I've got some stuff I got to get rid of. Just remind me. Just
Okay.
remind me later.
All right.
The Great Barrier Reef should have used a great big condom, as scientists discovered the iconic Aussie ocean spot has chlamydia.
I don't understand how a whole spot of ocean has chlamydia. I would like.
think
to
it
have
would
that
wash
explained.
away.
Yeah, like I feel like the ocean's just too big to
Why
get
does
chlamydia.
Do
by
you think
itself.
salt
And
is like
also-
meteorites to like bacteria?
What the fuck did you just say?
Do you think salt is like meteorites to bacteria?
Do I
I
think
would say
that
no.
salt-
I think salt
Yeah.
is like rocks that are normal size to bacteria to what we.
Why
have,
would they be
depending on how big
meteorites?
But
they
we
are.
can't see bacteria.
Well, it depends on how big the grain of salt is.
Well,
now,
we can
doesn't
see a grain of salt.
it? You know, what if you chip a smaller piece off of that grain?
How you
of
gonna
salt?
chip smaller than what we have, Eric? We have grades.
You've
You're
of
never
just you're
salt.
asking this so that you can
salt?
recreate the Naruto scene, and you just want to drop some salt on like a table and be like, "Yeah, I'm Madara Uchiha."
You're talking
How
about,
are you
like,
gonna stop the
bacteria and
second
stuff.
one?
Salt is actually a good way to kill bacteria. Sometimes that's how you salt a area.
Oh,
and
so it like crushes them and stuff.
no, it dehydrates them.
Oh,
Yeah, it pulls all the water out of their bodies and they die. That's how you preserve meat. It kills the outside bacteria, and then you heavily salt it and
when you
stuff.
when you
brine
salt
it.
when you preserve meat by salting it, do you like just like take it and just shove it in a bunch of salt?
It depends. There's multiple methods.
You like roll it.
You can
okay.
roll
But-
it in there. You can pour salt over it and rub it into it.
What's
But, like,
more
there's
important is,
multiple
do you remember how
steps.
fun it is to kill slugs with salt?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty fun.
God, that was so fun as a child. To this day, I feel terrible about it because I love slugs now. Slugs are so cute.
I
They
mean,
don't do
if you have a
anything wrong.
garden,
Yeah, they're
then-
menace.
then
Are
they're
they
a
really?
menace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're a
they
menace.
eat a lot of garden stuff.
Aw, I love slugs. Though. I love slugs and snails. Slugs, they're slow, harmless
you'll
little
be glad
dumbasses.
to know our yard is full of them.
So.
It is, and it
Escargot
makes me
actually
happy.
tastes great.
That's cruel, Eric. Those are my friends.
The big snails, like they taste. They have a very shellfishy kind of texture.
They sell canned
And,
escargot
all
at
you need is a
Walmart.
little garlic
Say it in
butter.
French,
Escargot.
Yeah, say
but
it
say
in
it with
French.
an accent.
Escargot.
Basically, they found that loads of the coral clusters in the reef have been infected with a bacteria that causes chlamydia.
It would be the cloisters.
It's not the chlamydia that us humans get, but a very similar, closely related infection.
There we go. I knew there was something there.
Doctor
Chlamydia
just-
itchy.
I don't
Chlamydia
know.
is the clap. It's an infection, and it can actually potentially kill you.
It kills you,
Yeah,
doesn't
what's
it?
it do?
It gives you sores. Gives you lots of sores around your cock and your pussy.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
think.
no, I don't. Well, does it? I don't remember
think
what
so.
chlamydia does.
Jo-
I know that nowadays, as long as you're not allergic to penicillin, it's not that hard to get over.
Why don't you
chlamydia.
Why don't you just pull down your pants and show us?
Oh, well, here. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I
Like
see.
an elephant
So-
tusk.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like hardens it, makes it a different color.
It's like a shiny Gyarados.
It's like the red Gyarados, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the red Gyarados.
Yeah.
How it was hard
Dude.
to explain. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
It's
I-
better to just go ahead. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. You can just go ahead and put it back. Okay, yeah. Chlamydia gives you red Gyarados cock.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you're interested in that, there you go.
yeah. Dr.
Go
Justin
to the
Marie.
Great Barrier Reef. Let your pants down.
I'm going to fuck up my Google statistics real quick.
Dr. Justin Marie, the leader of the team of the scientists who made the discovery, was a bit surprised at the finding, but added that the clap is pretty common out in the wild. Is not necessarily the downfall of the coral, she told Yahoo News. There is a wide range of chlamydia in the environment that can infect anything from amoeba to humans to koalas, and a lot of them are actually not pathogenic.
Isn't that fucked up?
What's that?
How bacteria can just be like, you know what?
Fuck you.
I'm gonna just give you something that's gonna make sex
Yeah.
give you sores and shit.
Congratulations, you went to the Great Barrier Reef and now you have an STD. Like, imagine if that was reality. That's the
God.
sitting on the toilets and getting AIDS of nature.
I don't know why I just looked up images of
my-
chlamydia. I'm not
How,
going to
how's
share
it?
that.
Yeah.
My
Future Patrick, put up some pictures of chlamydia.
Ooh,
Thank you.
No, don't do that. Don't want to scare people away.
Okay. Well, take it down. You don't have to keep
Show
it up there
one
that long.
picture.
Just show a picture
really
of
quick.
the chlamydia traxonosis virus. or
0.5
bacteria or
second
whatever.
picture of chlamydia.
Just put it up for one frame. Put up one frame
yeah.
of chlamydia.
If they happen to pause on that frame, fuck them.
Yeah. If you're a big skinny dipping fan and fear you'll may be infected, don't worry about it, Dr. Marley said. It would be rare for you to catch chlamydia from the coral, but not
impossible.
not impossible. She quoted as saying, "I would say that it's quite unlikely. It's a
Don't
big
pee in the
jump.
barrier reef.
Yeah, it's a big jump from the marine environment to the human environment. I would say you can sleep soundly.
Yeah, it's
I would say don't
if it
pee.
survives in salt water, then that's a very different environment from like
a little
our
bit
bodies.
scary.
I would say don't pee in the Great Barrier Reef anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up on time. Let's do one more article, and then we'll have made time.
Wait.
Already?
Let's not
Yeah.
do an article. Let's do a death battle.
A death battle?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's put some people or some things against each other.
Okay, me versus you? Nah, just fucking around.
I'd
You want to?
wanna
like-
I'd like
You're
hit you in the kidney.
relatively
You wanna go-
even. I don't know.
You want to go? Should
Will might be
just put
slightly-
We
everything
just start
down?
like hobo
You got
fighting.
that I don't know. You got that fucked up spine. He's a little bit in better shape, maybe.
Yeah, well,
but
yeah.
You've got that crazy person energy, though.
me and
Like, I
you
don't really know what
versus
you're gonna do. Oh, easily.
that's how we'll end
I would
this
just pull
episode.
out my gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, Eric would win. He has a revolver.
The best death battles are
I probably
always the
have a
ones
gun.
where like the characters aren't super strong.
Okay.
So like, how about? I'm trying to think of less strong characters, and the first thing that comes to mind is not Lon Fan. What's the girl who has all the equipment from Naruto? The girl with the big fan,
Oh yeah.
Tonfa or whatever her fucking name is.
Tai.
Ching Chong. Her name's. I'm pretty sure her name's Ching Chong.
Yeah, the one who was
Yeah.
on Neji's team.
Yeah,
who,
yeah,
Like,
Tai,
never
right?
really evolved.
Tai.
Much. She just
Right.
summons
No, I don't
weapons
think so.
and throws them at people.
May.
May Pai.
Damn it.
Pai Mei.
No.
Yeah, Pai Mei.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's the guy
Mulan.
from
Mulan. Ooh, Mulan's a good death battle character. Okay, Mulan
Okay.
versus
Mulan versus
the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh. Okay. Mulan
Belle
versus
from
the
Beauty and the
Beast.
Beast. No, just goes up to her and stabs
No,
her.
but I do like this. Mulan versus.
He just dies, starts bleeding to death. Just blood runs over all the books.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, Mulan's got a fucking sword and
True.
she knows how to use it. I
Mulan
mean, you know,
versus Gaston.
Gaston
as large
has
as a barge.
shotgun, so
Yeah. He's roughly the size of a barge.
Yeah.
as long as she can make sure that
But she did fight the Hun, and he was around that size.
I still like the Beast versus Mulan.
I do too.
You think so? You think he's got enough endurance to take a few sword swipes? And
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I think that the Beast could take out Mulan? Yeah, I think so. I think Mulan is fucked.
You think so? I mean, she
Well, you
does
think the
have
Beast
weapons,
wins?
Yeah, dude, I think he does.
but she's a soldier.
Yeah, I think he gets real close. She stabs him once, and then he rips her head off.
I don't know. I don't know how many.
Ooh, what
if
if
she,
the
like,
beast
cuts his
can't? What
hands
if the
off?
beast can't die unless its flowers, done
I don't know.
dropping its petals?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Does the curse also protect him?
Yeah. She has to go after the flower first. That's part of the death battle.
Yeah, she
Dude,
could just destroy
how-
the flower.
How
Yeah.
badass of a movie would that be if she has to go through the castle as the beast hunts her down, but she
Why
has to
has
get
nobody
to the flower.
remade that? Why has nobody
Yeah, she has
remade
to
the
fight all the appliances and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
the Beauty
yeah.
versus the
Oh
Beast?
my god, that'd be amazing.
She has to smash all the plates and stuff,
That'd be a fun ass campaign.
She fights
she
the wardrobe and
shoves
shit.
Lumiere into Clocksworth or whatever, and
she
lights
grabs
him
that
on
fucking
fire.
she grabs that French candle and she uses it grabs I don't know fucking hairspray or something and she's she makes a flamethrower.
Dude, Beauty versus the Beast.
Kills the cabinet.
Yep.
This is an awesome movie idea.
Yeah.
This is kind of like Blood and Honey.
Also, yeah. You stick with Belle being really smart though. She's not physically fit. She just knows a lot of shit from
traps
books.
for
Yeah,
him or
yeah.
something. She sets traps throughout
She's
the
like
whole
the
place.
Batman.
Yeah.
Because remember at the beginning of the movie, she had that that laundry machine that was using the fountain to clean all of her laundry and stuff. And there was oh, that's so dumb. What a waste of time. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm washing all of my laundry and by sitting here and turning a crank while I'm reading a book.
Dude, the
You
next
can fuck off.
the end of the
doing
movie,
all of my chores and having fun.
the end of the movie is he would turn back into the prince, and then he would be like, "Oh, he was the beauty all along, and she is the beast."
Yeah.
she's she's like Batman. She's in the darkness, walking.
She puts
out.
him in a cage as
Yeah,
a human.
yeah.
She's like, yeah, apparently I was the one with fucked up problems here.
beast all along. Yeah, that would be the end.
He's her sex slave now.
Yeah, we're not a vulgar
We're not a
show at all.
vulgar channel.
We've stopped.
Monetize us, YouTube.
Well, that's time. We've hit time for the show.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
Hail Satan. I'm Eric.
Deus Vult. William.